This video is going to be showing you guys a full bodybuilding routine for those of you that have a skinny fat physique. This is also going to be phase 2. I've already done like a part 1 which already addressed like how to lose the skinny fat physique, which is like a broad overview of how to get rid of it and how people become skinny fat in the first place. This video is going to be more specific on the actual workout routine. Screenshot it, take to the gym with you, and hopefully it works out well for you. And the split you're going to be doing is a upper body, lower body routine. So you're going to have 2 upper body days and 2 lower body days. So one of the upper body days will be focused on your pushing movements like your chest, your triceps and your shoulders, and the other one will be like your back, your biceps, your rear delts. And then we'll do the same for legs, so you'll have like a hamstring dominate one and then a quad dominate one. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the routine. If you do, let me know and thumbs up the video. You'll see the full exercise routine on screen later on, which will have every single exercise. Let's go over some of the exercises you're going to be doing. So some of the ones you're going to see on screen is like the push-ups. That is a great way to start your upper body session that emphasizes on the pushing movements. And the one thing I will say is that if you can't do, say, one set of 10 push-ups, I wouldn't do the bench press, which I'm going to recommend later on in the video to do, because if you haven't got the strength to really hold your own body weight, a bench press may be a little bit too difficult. So if you can't do that, I'd stick with doing the push-ups. And when you get to a point when you can do 3 sets of 10 push-ups with your own body weight, and you're perfectly fine, then add in the bench press to your routine, because you don't want to do the bench press and end up hurting yourself. So try and get your base strength right.
You are running back.
All these exercises I'm going to say for the upper body session, the rep range I'm going to say to go for is on the compounds do 6 to 8, and on the isolation routines, which you're going to see later on in the video, do around 8 to 12. The key thing I'll really say is that any of these exercises you're going to do, like every single exercise I'm showing you, be sure to do the right form, like research the form if you don't know. For example, one in particular, when I did like the upper body session focused on the back, which was like the barbell row, really good compound by the way. When I did it, I tried to show you guys not to have a bent back. If your back's bent, you're going to injure yourself. So I try to show you on screen, me trying to straighten my back so it's not bent. And then you just pull with your elbows and that's it. And you try and pull with both arms at the same rate, so you're not going higher on one arm than the other. Because then obviously you're going to be working more muscles on one side of your back than the other side. So try and keep everything level and stable, and you will see progress. That should take you through most of the compound exercises you need to do. For the few of you that don't know what a compound exercise is, it's an exercise that works more than 2 muscle groups. So it'd be like a pull-up, which is your back and your biceps. Not just your biceps, not just your back, it's both of them working. The one thing to address in those compounds, like the overhead press, the walking lunges, stuff like that, there is an alternative you can do. If you don't have a barbell in your gym or you work out at home, if you have dumbbells, you can use those. It'll be in the workout split that I show you guys. You'll see me write like / dumbbells or walking lunges with a barbell. We have just knocked down the upper body session for you guys. Tomorrow we'll be filming the lower body emphasis ones, and before I do that though, what I'm going to say is we've currently pulled up a little, as you just saw, and the one thing I haven't spoke about greatly in this video or part 1 was the nutrition. When following this workout routine and all the tips I've said, you have to be following a good diet. Like, you can't be eating the same rubbish you've been eating and expect to see results. You have to eat fairly good. You can always watch my full day videos to get an idea of what to eat, but if you'd like me to do a part 3, which is how to actually eat if you're skinny fat, let me know and I'll definitely look into doing that. I'm not really sure how best to show that, whether it be worth doing a full day of eating showing you or just showing you particular meals I cook. You guys can let me know below. But if you definitely want to see like a part 3, which is how to actually eat if you are skinny fat to get rid of it, let me know. So see you tomorrow. Welcome. Today we're really here to do the leg day exercises, so I'm going to show you a lot of the compounds. So stay tuned for the video, hopefully you enjoy it. Obviously, with all these weights in this video, you choose a weight that suits you best, that can hit those rep ranges. So you may find it may take you like 2 weeks before you figure out what weights you can move that allows you to do 6 to 8 reps or 8 to 12, and that's fine. So it'll probably be your second week that will always be where you actually start from. And the thing to know as well is that just because if you don't have barbells and stuff like that, you can always use dumbbells or kettlebells and stuff like that. Here's a quick little physique that I'm going to show in a video for you guys. to kind of gauge how you can build muscle. I may not be the biggest guy out there, but I definitely feel like I've definitely improved my physique. Feel free to look at my video from 3 years ago and I guarantee you'll see a difference in my body. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is in more detail talk about the bodybuilding split. It's a upper body, lower body split. There's 2 upper body days and 2 lower body days, and the reason for that is because when you do just 1 upper body day and 1 lower body day, it doesn't give enough time for your muscle to recover, whereas if you emphasize different muscles on different days more than the other, then at least then you're giving more focus, so you actually are going to be able to focus on something hard. Because one thing they always say is if you focus on everything, you're focusing on nothing. So at least on upper day A, you will focus on like the pushing and pressing motions, and upper day B, you will able to like focus on more the pulling motions. So I feel like that way is really good for those of you that do upper body, lower body workouts. And this workout routine, the reason it works is purely because it's a muscle building routine which will help your body composition. Because I know a lot of you that are skinny fat, you assume that you have to do crazy amounts of cardio, which is not true at all. At the end of the day, what you need to do is do a body recomp. Like you want to reform your body shape, and the way to do that is to change your frame by adding muscle to it. And when you add muscle, especially when you're new to lifting, skinny fat people are primed to like build muscle and lose fat at the same time because your body's not used to that activity level. So you're ready to make some gains, so don't be worried. If you're skinny fat and you're watching this and you're like, oh, I'm never gonna get in shape, trust me, you will get in shape. I've been able to move past it. There's many other people that have as well. So if you were just to do crazy amounts of cardio, what you're doing is weight loss protocol, and we don't want you to lose weight. As I know, let's that sink in for a second. A lot of you are thinking, what do you mean you don't want to lose weight? You don't want to lose weight, you want to lose fat. And it's 2 different things. Weight includes fat and muscle. We just want to mainly lose the fat and build muscle. So when you do like a cardio protocol, don't do like 30, 40 minutes every single day in the gym, because what you're doing is just wasting your time. The little muscle you do have on your body, you're going to be losing it, which is going to give you like the really skinny frame. So this is where you need to go and watch part 1 of this video, because I'm not going to go into too much detail here because I've already spoke about it in part 1. And compound moves, why I've emphasized it so much in this video, is because they are very crucial. At the end of the day, when it comes to compound moves, you're working a minimum of 2 muscles every single time. They're great for building size, they're great for building strength, and you're going to be expending more energy, which in turn means you're also burning more calories as well. So all these things are going to help you lose fat and still manage to like gain some muscle size on your frame. So this is why I recommend you guys to do this bodybuilding routine, because I think it'll really help you guys out. And I expect you guys hit me up in a few months time of progress pictures on Snapchat or Instagram, or in here in the comments, because I want to know how progress is going for you guys. And if any of you need any particular one-on-one training, feel free to hit me up in my DMs and we can either sort out online coaching, or if it's just a little bit of like, just like a little push, a little tip, feel free to hit me up and I'll give you some free tips as well. It all depends on what your goal is. Right, before I send you guys on your way, the last thing we're going to speak about is the cardio protocol. There's 2 variations. You've got LISS, which is like low intense states cardio, like going on the treadmill or working out basically at a nice normal kind of pace throughout the workout. Or you have HIIT training. HIIT training is something more like a sport or doing the ropes or something that's more explosive. Either way is fine. It normally suits different people. The way to trigger more fat loss would probably be the high intensity interval training, which is the HIIT training. But the problem with that is that sometimes it burns you out and you haven't got enough strength for your workout. So, but if you do go that route, I would say do 5 to 10 minutes, maybe twice a week at the most. I think that'll be enough to like keep you active, keep your heart rate up, get your metabolism going, to like start stripping off the body fat. The route that I usually take, to be fair, is the LISS route. I like going on the stepper machine, knowing how much calories I'm burning each time, and more or less putting in my headphones, watching some YouTube videos and just blasting through at the end of my workout, not at the beginning. I would always say do the cardio at the end of your workout, unless it's a 5-minute warm-up, purely because you don't want to like be sacrificing your actual workout routine just to get cardio in. A recommendation I'm going to say as well is also when you do this bodybuilding split, the very beginning of it, I'll do 5 minutes of cardio, just something light and breezy, like maybe the stepper machine or the treadmill, just something to get your heart rate up, and then go straight into the workout. And when it comes to the LISS, I would say 2 times a week, we'll do it 10 to 15 minutes long, so you're managing the fat while still gaining the muscle, because the whole aim isn't to like to lose loads and loads of weight, it's to more or less make your body frame look a lot better and make some gains. So hopefully this workout routine will more or less fit anybody that tries to do it. I know not everyone has the same equipment I have in my gym, but usually dumbbells is the foundation as well. Like you must have a lot of dumbbells, and if you don't have any, I'm pretty sure you can buy some. They're not too expensive. There's so many exercises you can do with dumbbells. So if you don't have any and you don't go to a gym, invest in getting some, especially when it comes to like walking lunges, overhead press, barbell curls. There's so many exercises you can do with dumbbells. But anyway, hopefully this video has helped you guys out. If it has, please give it a thumbs up and let me know. Anyways, peace out. Like, comment, subscribe.